welcome back. Hopefully you're back after my last video, or my first video, I guess. But if you're new here, this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm KARI Nelson. I'm a realtor with West USA Realty. I am based in the Metro Phoenix area. I am located in the West Valley Phoenix area, but I do service all of Phoenix, and I'm actually licensed to service anywhere in Arizona. So I'm here today to give you a Phoenix real estate market update. I like to do this once a month. I like to kind of touch base and update you guys on where the market is at, where it's headed, comparing to last year's numbers, just so you can kind of see the growth and what direction things are going. So I'm gonna get started here. So for sale right now, we've got a little over 12,000 active homes on the market. For the size of Phoenix being about 4.8 million, we should have between 28,000 and 30,000 listings to keep up with demand. So as you can see, we are hardcore in a seller's market right now, which don't let that stress you out if you're a home buyer. I am actually going to be putting out a video next week that covers home buyer tips for getting your offer accepted in a seller's market and making your offer kind of stand out more. So stay tuned for that video next week. On the flip side, if you are a seller, sell your freaking house right now. Demand is super high and they don't see home prices declining anytime soon. And the job growth, the income growth, it's all there. Everyone and their mom is setting up shop in the Phoenix area, more specifically the West Valley. Like, it's insane how many buildings are popping up, how many warehouses in the area are popping up. So obviously that brings more people from other states. So higher demand, and people are moving here anyway, regardless of job opportunities, because it is more affordable to live here. So with that in mind, the monthly median sales price is up to $290,000, as opposed to it being 11% lower last year in January of 2019. So the median sales price is up. Again, don't let that be discouraging. We are also looking at lower interest rates than we were looking at this time last year. So try not to focus so much on that number as opposed to what your payment would be with your interest rate. And in order to know those numbers, your realtor can't tell you that. You need to qualify with a mortgage lender. So have your realtor hook you up with an awesome one before you get started with your home search, so you know exactly where to start and you're not looking at houses that are too high in price for you, or maybe you're looking at houses because you think, oh, I can't afford that number, but actually you can afford more house than you think. So make sure you get qualified before you start looking at houses, so then you know exactly where you stand and you're not wasting your time or anybody else's time. Back into it here. So listing success rate is around 81% right now, as opposed to 74% this time last year, which our inventory is lower. Actually, our active inventory is down 32% as opposed to this time last year. So obviously you can see that the demand is still high, the supply is low. So that means that listing success rate is going to be higher because houses are selling like crazy right now. We have a little over 2 months of supply, which, like I had mentioned, puts us in a seller's market. We need to be around 6 months supply to be more of a neutral market. So we are definitely in a seller's market. What else did I want to touch on here? Sorry, I have some notes. Basically, if you are looking to buy this year, make sure that you are qualifying and you are getting pre-approved before you start looking at homes. Because we are in a seller's market, you really want to make sure you have that pre-approval letter in hand when you first submit your offer, because that automatically makes your offer that much stronger. So that would be my best advice, to make sure that you're locking in that interest rate now and having that leg up on getting your foot in the door, literally, of whatever house you want. And for sellers, this is a super amazing time for you, because as long as you're pricing at fair market value and your house is move-in ready, there aren't a bunch of projects, not a lot of crazy paint, not like the landscaping is good to go, and there just aren't a lot of house projects, your house is gonna sell, and it's gonna sell quick. People are always looking for move-in ready, so make sure that you're working with a realtor who gives you, either helps you with staging or gives you a staging checklist and goes through everything in your house with you to make sure that you are getting it ready. for someone to come in and see that it is move-in ready, and it's more likely to sell at that rate. Also, if you are a seller and you're looking for a super quick sale and you're looking at selling to like Open Door, who else is out there? Open Door, Zillow, OfferPad, any of those, you can still have a realtor represent you on your end, and it is in your best interest because most of the time those people lowball you. I have a whole different story about that, and maybe I'll make a video about it someday, but they do lowball you in many instances, and it is in your best interest to know that you do still have negotiating power and you can still have a realtor represent you on that, so you can get the most possible money out of that. And I think, you know, they're going to be more willing to pay a little bit more than they have been historically because there just isn't any inventory. So that is kind of where we're at as of today with the Phoenix real estate market. If you have any questions or concerns, want to know where you're at in terms of buying, selling, investing, renting, whatever it is this year, feel free to contact me at any time. And also, if you have any ideas for videos, questions you'd like to have answered, shoot me a text, email, whatever the case may be. I would love more ideas of how I can help you guys and bring you more value. I'm working on meeting with a lender, title company, and a home inspector sometime within the next 6 months so I can get some of those questions answered for you guys as well. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me. I appreciate it so, so much. And I hope that wherever you are, whatever time, whatever day it is, I hope that you're having an amazing day. I am sending you good vibes always. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Finger guns. That was stupid. All right. Bye, guys.